Need for Speed Unbound Volume 4 is out right now, which means there's a brand new Legendary Customs body kit for the 911 Carrera S, and thanks to EA, I got early access, so I can show you the car right now. Let's go! Alright, real quick before I get into the video, if you're watching this, it means you're playing Unbound. If you're playing Unbound, you probably would love people to play with, and that's where NFS Battles comes into play. I've created this website that has a global leaderboard, 1v1, 2v2, and 4v4 competitions for Need for Speed Unbound and Need for Speed Heat. So if you want to check that out, you can. The link is in the description, but it's nfsbattles.com. Alright, let's get into this Porsche 911 Carrera S, because it's honestly one of the best looking cars I've seen. And I've got a really spicy build for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. All right, first let's talk about how to get it and how much it costs and whether or not you can get it in solo. And the answer is yes, you can have it in solo. However, you have to unlock it here in multiplayer. And to unlock it, you have to go to the speed pass and level that up all the way to level 50. So when you get to 50, you'll get the car. It's completely free. It's gifted to you when you hit this level, but then you can buy the car as many times as you'd like for 94,000. Now you could do it in multiplayer or single, like I said, but you do have to unlock it here by playing the multiplayer speed pass. Now for the best part, the customization. This car is absolutely beautiful. Now the nice thing about these legendary body kits is that you can take them off. You can customize this however you would like. You can change the color, you can remove the wrap, you can do whatever you want to this car because it's essentially just the regular 911 Carrera S with a legendary customs body kit option. So what I like to do is we can actually change the paint color because I'm not a huge fan of all this green. But we can remove the wrap and then edit the wrap, edit the paint color, and change this blue to maybe something a little bit more vibrant, like this. And then check out the back of this car, dude. It's still translucent, which is amazing. So if you keep the legendary kit on here, but you just remove the wrap, you can customize this however you would like, and it just looks so phenomenal. I love seeing the turbos in the back with the exhaust pipes. It's got the dual exhaust, so it shoots out two different exhaust points. It's very hard to see in the video though, because it's super dark on the back end of this car. But I just love this. It's super wide body. It's nice, dude. This is one of the coolest looking cars in the game because of this legendary body kit. I love it. I love the spoiler. I love everything about it. However, I don't really like the wrap, so you can make changes just like this. Now keep in mind, if you do end up changing the wheels on this car, you won't be able to go back to these wheels unless you re-equip the full legendary body kit, which then changes your wrap as well. So I recommend either not changing the wheels or just planning on not going back to it. Now, if you did want to take off your legendary body kit, all you'd have to do is go to body, then go to edit body parts and press Y to revert all parts. This puts it back to a completely stock Carrera S. Now, you can customize it, do whatever you want. If you did want your body kit back for some reason, you want to go backwards, just go back to body kits and head over to the legendary customs. Like I said, it does take away your wrap. So you need to go there and equip the legendary kit, then go back to your paint and wrap, and then go to your library and your wrap will be right there. So just know that no matter what you do to this car, you have the ability to put it back to where you had it. Anyways, let's take this thing out so you can hear what it sounds like. Where's the turbo? It's such a small turbo noise. It goes tss. We need more turbo flutter. So anyways, I think it sounds okay, but it looks just insane. It's a 10 out of 10 for me in terms of the looks, the body kit, the translucent body parts on the back, just exposing all of the engine bits. It's just very, very nice. And the build that I'm about to show you is actually very, very quick for a plus. So let's get into that build and then I'll show you a run that I did on drifters. It's not like the fastest run or my best run or anything like that, but it just gives you an idea of what the car is capable of, how it handles the switchback turns of drifters. And keep in mind, the build I'm going to show you is actually a short track build, so I wouldn't take it on some of the speed courses. It's just better for these tighter, shorter courses. All right, let's get into the build. All right, so like I said, it is the stock engine for the car. I'm running a basic induction, elite ECU and fuel, basic exhaust, and then a sports single turbo, and then elite nitrous, elite suspension, that's the neutral suspension, pro brakes, and the elite neutral tires. That's kind of a weird one. I usually do grip tires, but to put a little bit more power into it, I dropped it down to the neutral tires in the elite fashion. This actually just gives us 60% grip, which is not a crazy amount of grip. Usually you want to have like 80 or 100 or something close to 100 if possible, but this car has such a tight turning radius and it gains burst nos like crazy for grip turns, so you really just don't need it. You want to use the burst nos to help you with your turning radius rather than the handling slider. So that's kind of the trade-off. If you want a greater grip percentage on the handling slider, you can go to a grip tire and then just drop the single turbo, but it is going to be just a tiny bit slower for you. And then I've got the elite clutch, the 5-speed gearbox, and the elite differential. That's how you get 60% grip. I'm running drift and grip on the auxiliaries. This thing is actually super fast. I want to show you this run that I did on Drifter's Delight. It's my test course for these cars. I ran a time that was almost exactly the same as what I did with the RSR. Although I ran the RSR like quite a while ago, so my skill could have increased a little bit and I might be a little bit more used to the mechanics. So there's a little bit of variable there. But anyway, let's finish up this video with that run. Let me know what you think of the car. I think it's freaking awesome. It looks so nice, and it's a car that I was actually driving quite a lot to unlock a lot of the Porsche vehicles. So I'm pretty glad that they put this in the Speed Pass. I wish there was more cars in the Speed Pass, but we do get this one and it looks freaking awesome. So anyway, enjoy the run. If you have any questions about this, you can send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. All that stuff's linked in the description down below. And yeah, go check out NFS Battles. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Trigger out.
Let's get this race started. Patrol is here. We're engaging the suspect.
Patrol here. We got this.
Nah, I ain't about to let you win this.
Patrol wants in on the action too.
You are not about to take my money.